What's going on, everyone? It's Marsellis back with another video. We got to go over Baby Doge today. We finally got that pullback that we've all been waiting for. It was inevitable and it finally came. So we got to talk about this. Anyways, hit the like button, subscribe. Really helps the YouTube channel out immensely for the YouTube algorithm. Leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you guys want me to go over next. And also, if you want these automated trading indicators, definitely check out Vital Algo link in the description and use the discount code Marsellis for 25% off. And remember, I'm not a financial advisor. Neither is a financial advisor. So let's go straight over Baby Doge. Let's do this. Now, we knew we were going to get a pullback eventually. The bulls were in control of 24-hour market control by 100% for too long. We were 100% bullish for way too long. Now, you see over here on the oscillator, you see this selling starting to form up. So this is pretty much showing that we're about to go on a little bit of a downtrend here. Now, the 24-hour market control is now in control by the bulls by 60%. The bears have it by 40. Now, this could easily turn into the bears by 60 and the bulls by 40. So you're probably about to see a whole shift in the Baby Doge market right now. Now, remember, everything in the overall crypto market has been going down. Baby Doges have been knocking out rankings. Remember when we're at 258 rankings? Now we're at rank 114 here. So we're doing very good here in Baby Doge still. Now, there has been a little bit of recovery trying to come back here in the market, but I just believe this is a bull trap. Don't be fooled by this. Yes, Bitcoin did this, but it also did it the last 10 times, and it's been a bull trap every single time. Back here, we thought it was going to be a whole rise in price back in December, but it was a bull trap. We thought it was going to be a whole rise in price back here, but it was a bull trap. And then it kept being a bull trap. We thought we were about to start rising here on the 10th of January, but it was a bull trap. And we've been in this bull trap scenario for a very long time. Even back in November, we thought we were about to go all the way up to 70K, but instead we got rejected around 68K. It was a bull trap. So we've been seeing this time and time again. We know Bitcoin is probably going to go back down to 40K and eventually like 35K. That's pretty much the target with Bitcoin. Now, we're talking about Baby Doge today. You see, Baby Doge is at 3.9% down for the last 24 hours. So we're still down just a little bit in Baby Doge. It's not too bad, not too shabby. I mean, it's still good for us, but we are probably going to continue to go down a little bit more. Look, we were not able to get back to our all-time highs that we had back on the 16th. And as you can see, we got rejected again around 6.2. So since we got rejected around there, our next area for support for Baby Doge is probably going to be around here at 5.2. Expect to see 5.2 Baby Doge soon if we continue going on this path. Remember, no one can 100% predict where the market's going, any of that. Now, the prediction was either that we go on this uptrend here and we set a new all-time high and get all the way up to the 7.0 area, or that we follow our supply and demands where we have more demand. So you see over here, these red areas are these areas that were green, they're starting to become red, showing that we're now having less demand inside of these areas. So what we're seeing here with Baby Doge, we're probably going to have another retest, probably with Baby Doge trying to retest 6.0. If we get rejected again around 6.0 and we go back down, then we're probably going to go down in this area here, which is going to be the 5.5 area. That's one line of supply and demand of more demand that we can go to. So if we go down to this area here and we break that, then eventually you'll see Baby Doge going down to the next area. So the next area would be here, which is going to be the 5.2 area. So we'll go from 5.5 all the way down to about 5.3. And if we get, or I mean, not 5.5 to 5.3, I mean from 5.7 to about 5.5, and then from 5.5 to down here about 5.2. So then after you see it go down to 5.2, if we cannot retest this area here and break past that 5.6, 5.7 area, pretty much where we're at now, then you'll see Baby Doge go down to the next area where we had support. We had good support over here with Baby Doge around 4.7, 4.6. So that's probably where you would see Baby Doge go after this. If we cannot continue to break these levels, you'll see Baby Doge coin hit this area here, and then we'll probably fall around 4.6, 4.7. Now, after that, I know there's a lot of different scenarios that can happen here. After that, you're going to see Baby Doge trying to probably, break out again. You're going to see bulls continue to buy at the dip here. And this is where the buy the dip opportunity comes. That's when people will probably send Baby Dogecoin back up to 5.2 because they're trying to buy the dip. But remember, whenever we have this selling pressure in the pullback, it just doesn't stop there. We have people that keep selling and keep selling. After the dip happens, after people buy the dip, we still have people that'll sell at 5.2. So even if we do go to 4.8 and we bounce back to about 5.2, you'll probably end up seeing Baby Doge going down to the next support of 4.4. 445, 45. Either way, it's going to go down to this support line. So this is probably where we're going to end up seeing Baby Doge, and this is going to be the opportunity where people can continue to double down with Baby Doge. Now, mind you, if this could all be invalidated if we get like the NFT marketplace coming out, if we get the Baby Doge exchange, the Baby Doge wallet, the debit cards, if we get a major listing, any of that stuff, then this could all be invalidated. So what we could see after this, after we hit the 4-4 area, if we cannot retest these areas up here, retest the 5-2 area, retest all these areas and trying to rise from there with Baby Doge, then you'll see it go down to the next area. And the next area pretty much would be down to this support. We do have supply and demands of more demand around the 4-3 area and also around the 4-0 area. But the selling pressure could be so significant that it probably sends us more down to the 3-8 area. Now, the 3-8 area has been an area that a lot of people have been talking about, even inside the Baby Doge army. A lot of people have been talking about this area of being a nice support area. And I'm actually going to show something that someone in the Baby Doge army mentioned. I'm actually going to have to click back here, and let's just click this back button. Actually, no, I don't think I can click that right now. Let's just go back to the post here, and I'll show that. So someone in the Baby Doge army said the 3-8 area was the support when they did their technical analysis, and I think this is pretty plausible. Now, I'm not saying that we're just going to go straight all the way down to 3-8. I'm saying if we cannot continue to build buying pressure, you will see Baby Doge drop down to there. If we cannot continue to keep building up that volume, you'll see Baby Doge do that. If we do not see something major coming for Baby Doge, like such as some major listing or the debit card coming out or the NFT marketplace, if we don't get something big in news, then that will happen. Because remember, Baby Doge was only going up because of the hype. Like the hype in social media, everyone hyped it up and then people just started buying. Now that hype is starting to die down just a little bit. Not everyone's talking about it now. So there's definitely a little shift that we're seeing here. So this is what could happen. Baby Doge could hit the 3-9 area. The 3-9 area is not too bad. It has actually a really good buying opportunity. And I actually hope that it hits that area because that's going to be where I buy another trillion. So that's my plan. I'll buy a whole trillion at that area. And just to kind of show you what that looks like you can take 1 trillion coins here. And forgive me if I do the math wrong for the first time, but the second time will definitely not be wrong. But let's just say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then the 3-9 area, and then that would be $3,900. So $3,900 will get you a whole trillion. Whereas now $3,900 will probably get you like half of something like that. I don't know. But anyways, 3,900 will be a whole trillion at the price. So that's what I'm hoping for. If we can go down to that area, I'm probably going to end up putting some more money in Baby Doge so then I can double down on that. It's going to be good. So do not be scared of the dip here. If we go all the way down to the 3-9 area, then that's definitely pretty good for us. The 3-8 area, 3-9 area, give or take somewhere around there. That would definitely be good for the whole Baby Doge army because we'll get those reflections for all the people selling. We'll get some more liquidity added because all the people selling. And then also the buying of the dip will also in return give us more reflections, and in return give us more liquidity and some more coin burns. So it's literally beneficial for us whether we go up or we go down. It's beneficial for us either way. So either way, I'm happy with what happens with Baby Dogecoin. And if we do that, then yeah, I'm happy with it. Now, I will mention this with Baby Dogecoin. The likelihood of us seeing 3-8 or 3-9 before the rise is kind of slim. Like it could happen that we just break out before that. Like I just have a feeling that we're going to get a nice major exchange listing very soon. And also you got to remember the new burn for February. February 1st, we should be getting another burn. That's when we're going to get our next manual burn. Hopefully they actually do it. So they've been doing it every single month since they launched. So I don't see why now we wouldn't do it. So we should see at the very least a 3 quadrillion burn on February. And that also may help the rise of Baby Dogecoin. Now, typically with our burns, leading up to the burns, we usually pump. And then on the day of the burn, that's when people start to sell. And you usually see Baby Dogecoin's price drop on the day of a manual burn. This has happened every single time we had a manual burn. The price has always dropped on that day. But leading up to it, it has rose and rose and rose. So what we might actually see with Baby Doge, we may see this pullback happen. But then since we're leading up to the burn, we may start to pump again. So we may actually end up reaching our all-time high again, which was around 7-0. Now, I don't want to just say right now like that we're just going to reach the 7-0 area without any kind of resistance. There's always going to be some resistance. As you can see, we're having resistance, or we had resistance trying to break past 6.2 again. And remember, our all-time high is now around 6.3. So it was hard for us to get past our all-time high at 6.3, and we got rejected at 6.2. So You got to remember, the first rejection was at 6.3. We tried to break 6.3 again, and then we got rejected again around 6.2. So the reason why this is so significant is because after we get rejected twice, that's when you get the pullback. We couldn't pass that area 2 times. So it's inevitable that we get this pullback. So then we can build the momentum to actually pass that area with Baby Doge. So that's what we want to prepare for. We got to prepare for the worst. And that's just how it is. Now, also, another thing that I should probably mention here with the bulls and stuff with Baby Doge, you're probably going to see more whales doubling down on Baby Doge and buying more, not selling. That's inevitable. Like, we're going to have a lot more people buying because of the dip. Now, there will be people selling, but as Baby Dogecoin goes down, you're going to see more people doubling down on it. I'm one of the people that's probably going to be doubling down on it as well, because we're also getting new holders day by day by day. We literally have 1,307,925 holders, 1.3 million. We literally just got to 1.3 million yesterday, and we're already at 7,000 up from that 1.3 million area. So we're still getting a lot of people buying into Baby Doge. And on top of that, we're still getting a lot of talk in the press. A lot of people have been talking about Baby Doge. Now, over here, you can see Benziga is talking about Baby Doge, and they say Baby Dogecoin is up 50% for the week. What's pushing it higher? Blah, 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 blah. Pretty much they're just talking about how CoinEx listed us, and then they're talking about the hype of Baby Dogecoin and all that, which is pretty much why we're going up, is because the hype. It's not really because anything else but the hype. CoinEx just doesn't have enough volume to make us rise. So over here, you see another article written about us with Binance Smart Chain News. So they've written an article about us as well. And their article says Baby Dogecoin surpasses all-time high. So this is going to incentivize more people to start buying into Baby Doge. You're going to start seeing more people doubling down and buying Baby Doge. And yeah, a lot of people that weren't in it before are going to be in it now. Anyways, we're still doing massive burns. We've burned $400,000 of Baby Dogecoin in a day. That's 15,460 new holders. That's a lot of new holders right there. But this kind of indicates something big. Now, when you look at the previous days, it shows Baby Dogecoin gaining like 7,000 to 10,000 new holders. Yet the burns were higher. The burns were like 800,000 burns. And actually, we can kind of confirm that over here by clicking Ultra243's name. Shout out to Ultra243 for dropping this knowledge on here on this Reddit page. And also shout out to Baby Doge Informer for also dropping some more knowledge. But if you go over to the post by Ultra243 and you look at these posts, so the $400,000 one is what we're looking at now. So $400,000 inside of burns, which is 15,000 new holders. Then you look at the previous days for the holders and the burns, $605,000, yet 15,000 or 15,000 holders new. So you can look over here and see that there's only 15,460 here and $400,000, but this is $605,000 and 15,910. So pretty much what that means is most of the people that were buying back then, like previously, and what I mean by back then, it was like 2 days ago, they were mainly whales doubling down. Even though we kept getting the new holders buying, they weren't buying as much as the whales were buying. And then you go and look at the previous ones, 17,000 new holders and then $600,000. So you got to look at the differences between the holders and the money burned. So you can pretty much tell what days the whales are buying because of this. This one's $10,000 for this day 4 days ago, or 10,000 holders, and then $260,000. So not as many whales buying it on that day. This is 7,000 holders, $130,000. You can see this is 7,000 holders, $125,000, and then so on and so forth. 130,000, 7,000. So you can see the difference in volume with Baby Dogecoin, and you can see when we're more than likely going to pump with Baby Dogecoin. When we had the highest burns, we also had the highest new holders coming in, and we also had the larger amount of whales buying in Baby Dogecoin as well. So that's pretty much what we need. We need more holders. So when you see me going over these articles that these different news people are writing about, this is actually helping us rise because it's giving us new people. As we get new people, we get more volume in Baby Doge. As we get more volume, we get more burns. As we get more burns, we're less likely going to go below a certain point. Because remember, as more coins are burned, that's money that's never leaving Baby Dogecoin. It's been burned. It's never leaving. The liquidity that's in there, it's in there for keeps until people start to sell. So the burns are never leaving Baby Dogecoin that we get from all these new holders. So even though these new holders come in and they go out, the money that they put in, 5% of that never leaves. Actually, matter of fact, 10% of it never leaves because the other 5% comes from the buy and the other 5% comes from the sell. So 10% of their money that they put in never leaves. A billionaire puts in $1 billion. Well, guess what? 100 million of that is never leaving baby Dogecoin, because that's the 10% for the buy, or 5% for the buy, 5% for the sell. That's 10% going to the burn wallet. So you got to think about it like that. And also, money is also going to the liquidity, into reflections. So Baby Doge literally has these tokenomics set up for Baby Doge to never fail. And that's why I love Baby Doge, because like logically and financially, it just can't fail the way that it's set up. Like the whales cannot manipulate Baby Dogecoin, because if they do, they're gonna manipulate their money, and they're gonna do it in a bad way. Like they don't want to lose 10% every time they want to buy and sell. That's 10% every time they buy and sell. So that's what we're gonna see. $1 billion put in Baby Doge, 100 million is being left in there when they buy and sell. So that's really good news right there. So if anyone is talking about Baby Doge, like, oh, we're just going to go straight down, the whales are going to sell out. Cool, let the whales sell out. We're going to get 10% of all their money. So we're not really worried about it. And also that liquidity is looking nice too. But yeah, anyways, this is all I really got for Baby Doge. Just to kind of recap on things, we are going to be doing a pullback here. Some people say down to the 3.8 area in the Baby Doge army. A lot of people have been saying 3.8. Now, 3.8 is definitely very plausible. It could happen, but I would say expect somewhere more around the 3.8, 4 to 3.8 area, somewhere from 4.4 to 3.8. But no one can 100% predict this. If we get on a major listing, it's going to invalidate all of these different technicals. And I say this a lot in like my previous videos. Technicals really do not matter at all. I'm going to say this again. The technicals do not matter whatsoever, because either way, Baby Doge is going to the moon. And you all know how I feel about Baby Doge. I really do believe this is going to the moon. Like, I'm buying Baby Doge either way. If Baby Doge was at its all-time high, I'm buying. If it's at its all-time low, I'm buying. So right now, I'm going to wait for the pullback, because I have no money to buy Baby Doge right now. But when I get some more money to buy Baby Doge, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to continue to buy it. And if it hits the 3.8 area, that's perfect. So anyways, this is all I got for you all today. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Definitely hit the like button, subscribe. It really does help the YouTube channel out immensely for the YouTube algorithm. And leave a comment in the comment section and let me know what you all want me to go over next. And also, if you want these automated trading indicators, definitely check out the Vital Algo link in the description and use the discount code Marsellis for 25% off. If you want to help support the channel, definitely go ahead and send a donation through the Cash App or PayPal donation link in the description. And as always, I'll be back with another video. Peace.